We're beans.
that are making a coffee.
You don't want to drink.
Don't do as we say.
Don't do as we do either.
Listening only, please.
Do we start?
Yeah, we start.
So welcome to Psykicks, our days in review. I'm your co-host Mitch.
And I'm your co-host Dom.
I feel superiorly stupid. Like, there are certain things in the tech field, right? This is what I mean by this, is we had a guy come over in my house, family friend, and he came over, works for a tech company. I'm not exactly sure what he does, but he's not good with computers. Like, I think he's more of a maintenance dude. Like, he takes care of, if electrical power isn't working, like if electrical's not working, or if, I don't know, plumbing's not great, or
so he's
whatever.
more of a handyman, electrician kind of.
Yes, he's more
blue collar.
Yeah, yes, he's a very blue collar guy.
Okay.
A lot of my family's just we're friends with blue collar people. Like, that's just
that's
how I grew up.
That's great people
collar,
know.
You know. Yeah. Oh yeah. Handyman? Are you kidding me?
Oh yeah.
You're able to make a living no matter what at any point. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah. He came over with some computers, with a couple computers he brought over, and they all asked me, or he asked me to. He gave like one to my dad, one to my uncle, and he got his old work computer. So they were like, "Hey, do you want this?" And he was like, "Hey, can you get into this? It has like a BitLocker encryption." I was like, "Ah, shit, dude, that locks down your whole hard drive. That sucks. Do you need anything off of that?"
Yeah,
I was like,
problem for information a little bit.
Yeah, because I was like, for one thing, right? If you need anything off of that, I can't get anything off of that. Like, I don't know any way of doing that. Like, I could probably do some Google foo and maybe figure it out.
Absolutely,
but I'm not sure. Right? I went to school for IT, so like I know what I can and can't do within those limitations, and like, getting past a BitLocker, really the only thing you would need is the key that they could give you, like your job could give you. Or if you enabled BitLocker and then you wrote down the key it gave you, right?
Yes.
Like, that is the only way of getting in that I'm aware of.
At least without breaking things, Google-fooing your way into it.
Yeah. I was like, if you don't want anything, like, corrupted.
So the safest way is to just do it the way it was intended.
Right, yeah. So I was like,
and
you're going to be
taking... He's not asking for that.
No, he was like, oh, I don't give a shit. I just want to use the fucking computer. So I was like, okay, cool.
Great.
So I'll just reinstall Windows. I was like, do you want Windows 10? And like, kind of giving
trying to sell them up.
Yeah. And just being like, if you can get whatever you want. I have Windows 10 8.1, I guess, technically, right? But it's Windows 10 8.7. I was like, I could give you XP if you want XP.
Oh, hell yeah.
Whatever you want.
Oh, hell yeah.
And he was like, yeah, sure. I guess just give me 10. I was like, 7's probably the one you're used to. Windows 10, worst case, like, I make it look like Windows 7. I was like, and at least you won't get like flags for like updates and stuff. You won't get like a lot of them.
Right. Because it's antiquated at this point.
Right. I mean, a lot of people still use 7.
Oh, I still use Windows 7. I love it.
Right. It's phenomenal.
But as far as consistent Microsoft updates,
yeah. So you're gonna want 10. It's just moving forward. Technology's just like that. Update. So yeah, he brings it over, whatever. I do the thing right in front of him, right?
Okay.
I'm like, this will take me like half an hour if you want to hang out. And he was like, oh yeah, sure. He's like, if it takes any like longer than that or whatever, you can like keep it, whatever. So I knocked the thing out in like 20 minutes, right? 20 minutes to a half an hour or whatever, after like it all loaded up and whatever. It took a while for this thing to take, but once it took, it was over. It was done. I was like, yeah, here you go. It's no problem.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Now, with all that being said,
yep.
If he were to be like, hey, Mitch, there's a pipe broken in my house, I'd be like, I don't know.
That's what I don't know. That's kind of what I call plumbers for, dude. I don't know.
Yeah, like that's your job. That's not me. Like,
oh yeah,
like I would freak out
because
if I was put in that kind of a situation, I'd freak out.
I mean,
no idea.
I feel like, at least for...
I could tell you if a plumber did a shitty job, I could complain about it as much as like the next guy.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah,
That's great. That gets a lot done.
I'm really good at complaining. I can do that really well.
I mean, yeah, I feel like for a lot of computer stuff, I can at least fumble my way through it at worst.
Yeah.
If there's a pipe broken, if I fumble my way through that, house is getting flooded.
Right.
I'm
Yes.
fucking up everything.
Absolutely.
There's no, I mean, I don't know. I don't know the first thing about it. So
No, yeah, me neither. Like, I can do some base work electrical stuff. Like if a socket comes out, I was an apprentice electrician for all of 4 to 6 months. Like I learned some stuff.
oh, definitely some tools of the trade, tools for
Right.
success.
Right. And my dad even like he has shown me stuff. Like I can lay a foundation for a mobile home, right? Because we own a mobile home park. And well, he does, and my uncle and my grandfather do. I don't. I in no way, shape, or form do I want anything to do with that.
You're inheriting it.
I'm not inheriting it. They're probably gonna sell it.
Yeah, no, you're right. No, you're right.
But yeah, and then they'll probably go off, live comfortably down south somewhere or whatever. But like,
Super
fine.
rad, by the way.
Yeah.
Really cool life plan.
Yeah, no, they're very good. Just kind of lifers.
Yeah, they're pretty good at life.
Yeah, they are. They're very good at just being comfortable in life. My dad had an unfortunate run for a while just because of like running a mobile home park in like the winter sucks.
That
so
sounds
bad.
Terrible.
Oh my god, it's horrific.
Because not only are you the handyman kind of for all of those mobile homes,
Right.
it's now 20
it's 2
degrees.
dudes.
Because we're in New York,
Yeah.
so it's cold over here.
And it's 2 dudes. Like that's it. It's 2 like late 40s dudes. My dad just turned 50 this past year.
That still blows my mind.
Yeah. Like, and these guys are out there, you know, like fucking round of applause for like my fucking dad and my uncle because they're fucking phenomenal. Like at what
Yeah.
they do, you know what I mean? They service like 100 something homes.
Yeah, I could never do that.
Right?
I would
That's
absolutely,
insane.
I would absolutely throw in the towel by this point.
Yeah.
Not a chance.
Like,
Or at least
oh my God.
at least hire somebody else.
Right. Yeah. I mean, they do have some help every now and again, like especially kids like growing up around the park. They'll be like, "Hey, you want to mow that big ass field that we have up front?" Because that's easy,
I mean,
you know. So
yeah,
like, you know, you get a
enlisting-
kid that's like 16, you know,
Or
who's
even
just trying to make
enlisting,
his way.
like family help. Like you said, he's doing it with his uncle. I know
Right.
you and your brothers
Right. We
helped
helped
around.
out. We helped
Yeah,
out.
of course. But still,
Still, we will. If he's like, "Hey, we just need manpower," like they literally get people that they know that are in different companies. Like we know a guy in excavation. We know a guy in like when you're in that kind of a field, you know people.
Oh, for sure. But I'm just talking for consistent work. Hire
Yeah,
like 3
yeah.
people for like 20 hours a week. You're done. Golden.
I mean, yeah, but they can't really do that.
I guess to maximize.
Yeah. And also I said like
Income.
100 something. I think it's like 70 something. I don't know. I don't remember the number exactly, but I think
I remember cruising down there when we were kids.
Right.
Just
Yeah.
going through. It wasn't small. Wasn't small by any stretch of the imagination.
No, there's like a legit like I don't want to say lake. It's like a pond, but it's decently largo. it's a big boy.
Definitely Del Lago.
Yeah. It's a big boy. And then we got like hills and stuff, 2 separate like parts of the park, and it's crazy. Also, manufactured housing community. I'm sorry, it's not a mobile home, although we call it a tin tent village.
Mitchell,
but
you
yes,
can. You're in on the joke. You don't have to be PC
I know,
about it, all
I
right?
know.
You don't have to be PC about it. You're the proprietor of these homes.
well, those are the people who really kind of should be. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If anything, you want to show respect to the people I mean, even though I really don't, but like they do because you have to. It's still a customer service thing.
I understand, but I don't really see why mobile home is like a negative connotation to it. It's kind of cool.
It absolutely
It's kind of cool.
because it used to be trashy, right? They used to come in as like when I say tin tent village, like that's like how they were.
Like
there was like barely
Oh.
any insulation. They were like garbage, right? Now, double wides and stuff, very nice homes. I lived in one for a long time.
Yeah,
Like-
your home was really nice.
Right. It kind of looked a little shitty on the outside, but like you came on into the inside and you were like, wow, the interior of this is like pretty great.
This is like a 1-floor house. This is like
right.
a pad.
Exactly.
It's like a bachelor pad. It's great.
Right. It was basically one big hallway with a couple of rooms attached to the ends of them.
But like you had carpet and stuff. You know, it wasn't like
Oh no, yeah, it wasn't a garbage house. It
Yeah.
was a good home. Yeah,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I
And we
don't
had
know.
a tight knit little community there too. Like we had some people up by us, which was pretty cool. You know, like my neighbors and stuff.
Oh,
and like across the street, whatever. That was the only house. No, I'm thinking about it. That was the only house. Like the rest of them were like quote unquote mobile homes, except for the big bear in the big blue house. I had we had that big blue house on the that was my grandparents' home.
Well, that's just, I mean, that
still technically is because they still own it, but they're in Florida.
You would want to be as close to the community as possible because you own it. So
yes, and that's where all the security cameras were too, pretty much because it was right at the entrance. So
right. Yeah, so we're just stupid when it comes to any sort of, I don't want to say manual labor, but
like blue collar work,
like trade work, like
right, exactly, yeah. You know, like my brother's an electrician now.
My dad's an electrician. I don't know shit about electricity. Yeah, I help him run wires sometimes when we lose power.
Right, yeah,
but like I don't know what he's doing. No, I just kind of, you know, I'm the manual labor. I just kind of hold the wire, swing the hammer to ground the generator, and that's it.
You know what I know the most of like labor, or like a trade, produce.
Yeah.
Being a produce clerk. I know how to prep everything in a cooler. I know how to prep all the like fruit platters and salads and vegetable platters and stuff like that. Like I know how to do all that shit.
Yeah.
Is that going to help me on a day-to-day? No.
I would call it a trade though. I'd call it a trade.
Somewhat. I mean, it's helpful to a company, right? Like I want to be able to stand on my own. Like if I was a standalone electrician with my license, I'd be able to find work like nothing. Like I wouldn't even need to be in a company.
Yeah, but being like, you know, John selling mangoes on the side of the road, you're not going to get too far.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I'm not going to be hucking 5 pounds of navel oranges. Like that's not my thing. It's not what I do.
You seen Mitch recently? He's slinging those pineapples everywhere. $4 special.
He's hitting people. People are dying, dude.
Oh my god.
I just
slinging pineapples would be terrible.
Arrest this man. He's done. He's over. Put him in jail.
You just go to jail for assault.
Yeah, the pineapple puncher, dude. I core out like the center of it, just put my hands into the centers of the pineapple, dude, just start decking people.
Such a rad superhero, the pineapple puncher.
No, it wouldn't.
Yes, he would.
How?
He solves
the pineapple puncher. That's not a superpower. That's a dude who got a little creative and went off the rails.
That's actually just Batman. He's a vigilante, and he solves his crimes with his produce punch.
Yeah, but Batman's like a billionaire.
Yeah, and you're slinging pineapples on the side of the road for $4
I made like
a pop. I don't know.
Of armor made of pineapple, of like dried, hardened pineapple, and I put like iron onto like the spikes and shit.
No, not even iron.
That would be amazing.
Not even iron.
That would be close to amazing.
Yes.
That wouldn't even be amazing. It would be like
you put
a lot of work into this for like nothing, for no payoff. There's nothing. What? You could run around a town, right?
And be arrested immediately.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
And the other thing is, you wouldn't even be remembered.
No.
It would be like in the news for a little bit, right? Like this dude was dressed up in full pineapple. This dude was playing IRL Dark Souls and he went full pineapple.
He went pineapple build, man.
Yeah, he went a pineapple build IRL. I don't know what Lord Souls he was going after.
You know, scrap the pineapple puncher. I don't like him anymore.
No, he's not great.
Nah,
dude.
He sucks. You're right.
No.
But no.
Also, I don't think I'd be able to hold all that weight. Pineapples are heavy.
Yeah, if you core them out.
I mean, if you're coring them out, that's kind of like the point that's the most heavy. But like,
yeah, I mean, it would definitely be lighter than wearing like real armor because our friend Dylan has.
Oh yeah,
he's got full suit of medieval armor.
Yeah, he's legit got a full suit of medieval armor.
Super badass.
The dude is probably the coolest nerd I know.
Absolutely.
Like just for that. Like he doesn't do LARPing or anything. He's just like, nah, dude, I just like having that. It's so cool.
The power you feel by holding those gauntlets, like when you,
dude, you have a mace.
I do have a mace. That's true.
Like I have a sword, right? Whatever. You have a mace. Like, you pick that up and go, fuck, dude, that's gonna break somebody's skull in.
Dude, remember when we were going bashing fruit? Were you there when we were bashing fruit?
No, I was not there bashing fruit.
Yeah, we went over our friend Brian's house and just started bashing fruit with my mace.
Where? Out in his driveway?
No, out in his backyard, because it's really flat.
Okay. Yeah.
Cutting up with Dylan's blunt sword. Yeah. It still cut through watermelon easy. His super
I wonder how my sword would do.
Gauntlets, just punching through melons.
I think I saw a snap of that or something, because that sounds familiar.
Yeah, because his friend from college, Joey, was down.
Oh, really? That's when you did it with Joey?
Yeah,
Oh, my
so that was really fun.
We have to get them on here at some point.
Absolutely.
Any of our friends, really, but oh my God. We need to do, like I said before, we need to do a full podcast on Brian.
Brian the Breaker?
Yes.
That's his real title. It's Brian the Breaker.
Anyone who's listening, anyone and everyone who's listening,
I'm listening.
Brian the Breaker will be an episode at one point. That will be the title. That will be his infamous...
His lore. The lore of Brian the Breaker.
If we ever go on the road with this, he's coming with us so he can introduce us, because he'll fuck it up every time. And it'll be phenomenal. It will be so good.
Oh, because he's so kind-hearted, but he's
the sweetest individual.
Know how sometimes.
Yeah. He's a big ol' of mice and men like a Lenny, except he actually got a good head on his shoulders.
Yeah. Speaking of our swords and medieval armor, Mitch, you own a sword.
Oh, that's right.
You own a sword. I've been recently informed that it's tasted blood.
Yes, my sword has tasted blood recently.
You're gonna have to hit me with a explanation.
Okay.
And I'll give you advice on what to do.
Number one, right off the bat.
Yeah.
Right off the bat, so there's no questions asked. Not human blood.
Okay. Well, I actually have more questions now. I'm sorry. I assumed it was human blood. I assumed it was yours.
No. Nope.
Okay.
It was close.
What happened?
It was close. So what happened was, I, like every dungeon master ever, right, live in my mother's basement.
Naturally.
Currently.
Guilty as charged.
Yes.
Working on
You're not really in a basement.
It's a finished base. It's a family room.
Yeah, but like you're not underground, right? Like I am completely submerged underground.
50% underground.
You are 50% underground.
We got a
right.
We got a slope going on.
I am.
Oh yeah, you're down there. You're in a dungeon, my dude.
You are half the man I wish I was.
Shit. Me too.
Didn't used to be that way because we had a 1-floor thing, so it actually kind of almost feels worse.
Almost.
So my sword has tasted blood. Yes.
Yes.
So living in a basement, right? Especially when it warmed up for a little bit, because it's been like really fucking cold.
Mm-hmm.
When it warmed up a bit, I immediately noticed that there were about 5 spiders that made their way into my area of the basement.
Right. Enemies of the state.
Yes. So I immediately went monster hunting. I took out some, because I keep a roll of tissue paper next to me, or toilet paper, because
I want to ask. Go on.
Well, it's really convenient for. I'm not going to explain myself. I don't need to.
You're a grown ass man. You don't have to tell anybody.
I am 25 goddamn years old, and I am moving out of my mother's basement.
Keep whatever you want next to you at whatever time. I will never question you.
Yes, I am a grown ass man. I constantly have brownies baked next to me because I'm an adult.
God damn
Motherfucker, I'm an adult. I am a grown ass man. I have brownies next to me all the time.
And 5 spiders.
Sometimes blondies. Sometimes blondies.
Well, that's on occasion.
That is on occasion. I also have a bunch of spiders near me. So
that's the worst part.
My sword is adorned with bats all over it, so it makes me feel safe. Also, I love bats. Bats are like one of my favorite animals ever.
Bats are pretty cute. I put bats in a cute category. I don't know why people are scared of them. Flock of bats, understandable.
Right, because there's a bunch of them. They might like freak out, whatever. Yeah.
Same thing with bees.
Yes.
I find bats and bees very similar. Single bee, kind of cute, not scary. Swarm of bees, fucking run. Single bat,
I got you.
Single bat, really cute. Swarm of bats,
even a couple bats. Even a couple bats. Even like a handful of bats. It's like,
how many bats are you fitting in your hand?
Yeah, no, you could get a couple. You could get like 2, maybe 3 bats. 2 hands together, right?
2 hands together. You're getting 2 bats max. That's a bat per hand. I just did the math.
Just did the math. It was really hard.
It was really easy. You are getting 2 bats in your hands.
No, you could get like 4. It depends how big
baby
they
bats?
It depends how big they are. There are pygmy bats and stuff.
I understand they're pygmy bats.
Like,
I'm just
the
talking.
Bats around us are not all that big. Most of them.
I'm talking just a badass bat.
Like what kind? Like fruit bats.
Like fruit bat.
Fruit bats. I could get probably like 3 at max. Probably fruit bats.
So your sword has tasted blood.
Yes, it has bats adorned on them.
Yes.
My sword has bats adorned on it.
Bat.
Because it was like my favorite thing. I saw it at the shop at the
Ren Fair, right?
At the Ren Fair,
At
yeah.
the Ren Fair.
And I was like,
because we are those type of nerds, yes.
Yeah, yes. I absolutely.
Not where I bought my mace, though. Not where I bought my mace.
No, which is almost more concerning. It's like you went out of your way to buy this mace.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You didn't go to the Ren Fair and was like, that's a tight mace. Yeah, let me buy that. You were like, let me go to the Ren Fair, not buy anything, come back home, order that shit on Amazon.
No, because I didn't have enough money because I went to the Ren Fair and
okay.
I bought my dad a gladius, a Roman gladius.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
That's what I spent my money on. Almost a Warhammer also. But Dylan picked that up because...
Oh, that's right. He does.
You know.
Dylan's got so much shit. It's so cool.
It's pretty rad.
It's so cool.
It's just so fun to just put on the medieval armor. Takes like 40 minutes to put on. Because it's just all plates.
We're just going to keep circling back to this.
Chainmail. It's so cool, though.
Because it's so cool.
It's
and
so
how are
cool.
you not going to talk about his armor when I'm talking about a sword? Like, it just pales in comparison. But anyway.
Yep. Adorned in bats.
Adorned in bats. There were about 5 spiders. I got 3 of them. 3 to 4 of them on my own, right? And then there was one up in the, I'll just call them the rafters, right? Of where I live, in my mother's basement. Shut up.
The mother rafters.
Shut up. Everybody listening. Shut up.
It's not a great feel, but I get it.
It's not good. So what I decided to do was take some tissue paper. I killed some of them. And then for the final one was up too high, but just too high. So I was like,
those are the worst.
So I was like, let me get, because it was about when I was going to sleep, right?
Oh,
very
God,
close.
You cannot go to sleep after you've seen a spider.
No. And,
not a chance.
And it was above me. Like pretty much right above where I was going to be sleeping.
Yeah.
So I was
like
not quite above my bed, but very close. So I was like, what do I use? I need something like flat, right? But something sturdy. And I'm like
a mace. A mace will do the trick.
Nope. Flat and sturdy. Yeah, mace.
Yep.
Yeah, that nice bulbous end. Perfect.
Yes.
For fitting into like a paper thin chute. Yes. I just cram that in there. Break off some wood and steel.
You just sleep on some splinters. NBD.
Wouldn't have been the worst thing in my old matches.
Another Brian the Breaker story.
Oh my God. We have to circle back around because it's so, oh my God. It will be.
I have to give you advice on how your sword has tasted blood, though, Mitch. I have to.
I know.
You're in desperate need.
That's what this show is giving each other advice, basically.
You need to know.
Calling each other out on our shit is basically this podcast.
You need to know what to do post-blood with your sword. Will it want more?
Basically, right?
You killed a spider with your sword.
With my sword. But the way I did it, the tissue paper wasn't working. It kept sliding off of the tip of the blade, right?
You attached tissue paper.
Yes, I tried to MacGyver my fucking sword. Yes.
You have it. Okay.
I know I have a sword.
Fine.
I understand. I didn't want to dirty it. The biggest thing was I was like, I don't want this thing tasting blood.
Oh, so this was a concern before you started.
Yes. I thought I saw the spiders and I saw my sword and I went, that would be perfect. But what if it tastes blood?
It's fine because it's not human blood.
That's what I was thinking. But I was like, but I don't know that.
I rationalize it that way.
But I don't know that. But it was the only thing really that I had, right?
Yes.
I could have used, in hindsight, my stack of grid paper. Shut up. I could have used my stack of grid paper that I do actually own in my basement.
Just in case.
In my mother's basement.
You never know when you're going to have to whip out some graphs, my guy. Parabolas.
Trigonometry, whatever, right?
Absolutely. Right next to the TI-84.
Oh, man, it is. It's right next to my TI-84.
How long ago was high school, Mitch?
1, 2, 3, 4, too long ago.
Okay.
So,
too long ago to still have those.
Too long ago to still have those. Too long ago to have, like, it made it from the move from my old house to this house.
Yes.
Right
somehow,
next to me.
some way.
Like, it stayed next to me. I don't know why I need this stuff next to me.
You're just, you were like mid-move and you're like, I gotta get my TI-84 with me.
I pushed up my non-existent glasses and went like, I need these.
Dude, Yeah.
My non-existent, non-corrective lenses.
Poked your eyes in the middle of it.
Yeah. I need to snap them over my knee and just masking tape them back up.
Beautiful.
I think Brian legit had to do that at one point.
That was pretty funny.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah.
Yeah. Unfortunate. Anyway, I feel for the guy. I wear glasses. It's rough out here.
No. Mustaches and glasses.
They go well.
They go well.
So
I squished the spider with the side of my sword, and I felt really bad. And I was like, okay, the sharp end did not taste the blood.
But the sword itself tasted blood.
But the sword itself did. So I smushed it. It looked like it was still moving, and I was like, well, I know the legs still go afterwards.
Right.
So I wasn't sure.
Mm-hmm. They have the creepy impulses going
so
there. So
this is when I went, well, there's no turning back now, and I just slashed the fucking thing in half.
Oh my God, Mitchell. You executed the spider. You executed the spider with your bat sword.
I did.
And all of a sudden, your concern for the blood out the window. This thing needs to die. Fuck it, I'm in too deep.
Yeah, pretty much. I was like, well, it's already tasted it. I might as well definitely kill it. Right?
Oh my God. Okay. So my advice for you.
Uh-huh.
Do you have a sheath?
I do.
You own a sheath?
Yeah. It's in the sheath right now. It's behind my legalization of marijuana poster.
I think you have to definitely tie it. Get a piece of twine, right?
Right.
And you have to tie it.
Which I am not condoning drug use at this point.
It's 2019. You tie a little
2019
twine.
And we're in New York. It is illegal. Nobody do drugs.
Drugs are bad. Stay in school.
Stay in school. If you are of legal age, you may make your own decisions. But do not do drugs.
I'm not your mom. You don't live in my basement.
Right.
So take a little bit of twine, tie it to the base of the hilt, and
roll it up with a grid paper.
No.
No, that's right, because we're not doing drugs.
No, we're not doing drugs.
We're not doing drugs.
Drugs are bad. So take a little bit of twine, tie it to the hilt, and also tie it to the sheath, and you're only allowed to unsheath it if it's going to taste blood again.
Oh shit. Okay. Wow.
It's sort of the Stranger Rules. If anybody's ever seen that animated film, it's fantastic.
Stranger?
Sword of the Stranger?
Oh, Sword of the Stranger.
I believe that's what it's called.
I haven't seen it.
It's rad.
Okay.
It's one of those Japanese animated films.
Is it a full-length movie?
Yeah, no, it's a movie.
Okay, that's probably why, because I don't watch movies, which we will come up upon every time we do this show.
Yeah.
Every time. It's without fail.
Mitchell has never seen Forrest Gump.
Untrue. I watched that somewhat recently. But there are things
somewhat recently.
But there are things I think I'm trying to catch
2019.
up. Right? I'm trying to catch up. I'd rather catch up on books than movies. But anyway.
Fair enough.
Like Save It Private Ryan, Black Hawk Down. Haven't seen them.
So what you're telling me is that you hate Tom Hanks. You just despise.
Is he in all of them?
No, he's not in Black Hawk Down, but he's the main character in Saving Private Ryan.
No shit, are you fucking kidding me?
Yes, he is.
Wow.
Yeah, he's their commander. He's not Private Ryan, but he's the commander of
spoilers, dude.
Their platoon. That's what? Okay, if anybody out there thinks that it's okay to spoil Saving Private Ryan, you're correct. You're correct. It is okay.
Please don't. Because I'll probably watch it at some point.
I'm not going to spoil it for you, but if anybody else does, you're in the wrong. You haven't seen it.
I'm telling you, when and if this goes up, I am going to read the comments. I want to be a part of the community.
Don't comment the spoilers to Saving Private Ryan, but do tell Mitch to watch Saving Private Ryan, because it's a really good movie.
Just bug me about it.
Just bug him about it. It's still a good movie, though. It's not like I'm wanting you to
peer pressure me.
It's not like I want you to do crack. Just
no drug use.
No drug. I don't want you to do crack. I want you to watch Saving Private Ryan because it's a good movie. God damn.
It's good as crack.
God, I just watched it like twice. That's how good it is.
I had it going on both my monitors.
Oh man.
Yeah, I like that though. The keeping it in the sheath and like tie it up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. I think that will rest my soul with it.
That way you can't
what if
take
it
out.
Figures out how to undo a.
It won't.
No.
No, it's a sword.
It won't Rurouni Kenshin its way out.
Okay,
Samurai
so I
X,
see you're
whatever,
countering
fucking-
my Japanese animated logic with your Japanese animated logic.
Yes, I am.
No, mine's gonna be Sword of the Stranger because there's
Actually-
nothing supernatural in that movie.
Oh, okay.
It's just some samurai movie, my guy.
Oh, all right. I was gonna say Samurai X is like, I believe that's the same title. Rurouni Kenshin Samurai X. I think those are the
Well,
same.
there's a Rurouni Kenshin movie
Yes.
that I saw, and then
Okay.
there's the series. I
Yes.
have no idea.
I only saw the series. I don't think I saw the movie.
I think the movie is like a prequel.
Interesting.
I think it's like how he
Interesting.
became.
Huh.
The samurai.
Oh, okay. That would be rad. Oh, I should watch that.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Because that was my shit as a kid. Rurouni Kenshin. That was great.
Yeah, fantastic.
But yeah, no. For me, it was more like, or Rurouni Kenshin in general. I think the sword. I don't think it like had a mind of its own, but it was like One Piece Cavendish, kind of where he like turned into like a different dude or something. Like his personality changed. I know it was like the.
Oh yeah, you were telling me about this where he like goes
Yeah.
to sleep or something, and he like
And
he
I
like
think
does it at night.
Yeah,
or
I think
something?
at like night or a
He's
full
like a-
moon or something. It
He's
was
like a samurai demon thingy,
right,
whatever.
Right. It's
Yeah,
something,
no,
it's
Sword-
something like that. I haven't seen it in a very long time. So I
Sword of
don't-
the Stranger is actually nothing like that. It's just
Yeah.
a real samurai movie.
Anybody who has seen the anime will immediately just be like, oh yeah. I don't have.
Yeah.
I don't feel the need to look it up. So I think just based on going like no drug use, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is Sesame Street pushing drug use? Is Oscar the Grouch weed?
Okay, you're not wrong. I'll roll with you on this one. So let's assume
No.
yes.
No, this is just a what is he? I'm not one way or the other.
I'm going to let's go down the rabbit hole. Yes, he is.
I'm gonna.
He's
say
a
no.
trash man, dude.
Mhm.
He's homeless. It's promoting if you do
is
drugs,
homeless.
you're going to be
Absolutely.
homeless. It's a little heavy-handed, actually.
Ooh, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
Maybe.
Because he's just a scruffy green guy,
See,
and he's mad at everything.
See, my thing was, I thought he was just like a homeless dude. That's it. Like, that's all I thought. But
Oh,
then,
he's really
like, Sesame
mean-spirited,
Street
though.
came out with like a legit like homeless character.
Wait, did they really?
Yeah, recently I believe they came out with a homeless Muppet. Yeah,
That's really sad. Why would they do that? That makes me sad.
I don't know. I haven't seen it, so I
Shows
can't
for-
critique it.
Shows
So-
for kids, like
Right.
I don't know.
But then now I'm wondering, right?
You have
like,
a fucking
Oscar-
bird
Right.
walking around.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah,
why do you need a homeless character?
The homeless
Like,
character, he adds nothing.
Right,
I haven't even
exactly.
seen it. I'm
I
making
believe
this
it's
critical
female.
statement.
I believe it's a female. I believe it's
That's
a female
even sadder.
homeless. I mean, kind of, yeah.
Kind of is.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but it is.
Yeah. See, for me, it's like Oscar the Grouch, already homeless. Like, sure, yeah, he gets mail delivered. But, like, if he just puts his address as 123 Sesame Street, like, the post dude is going to know. Also, I have a gripe with that as well, because I'm like,
Oh, here we go.
this guy, right?
Yeah.
He's homeless.
Oscar.
Oscar.
Oscar
And
the
he's-
weed grouch.
Right. Oscar the weed grouch.
Oscar the weed grouch.
And he's just really upset about weed.
He's just like, come on, guys, it's 2019.
Yeah, I guess that's Oscar's voice.
Oh, come on, guys.
Come on, guys.
Oh, jeez. I
It's 2019 legalize it
I
already.
don't remember Oscar the Grouch's voice. I'm sorry.
I don't either.
My Sesame Street lore is quite weak.
Yeah, I want to say it's grumbly, but like also kind of friendly at the same time because it's Sesame Street. I don't know.
He was a grouch, though. It's in his name.
Yeah, but I don't know. Anyway, who's sending this guy mail? Who is sending Oscar the Grouch mail? Because there's been plenty episodes where I believe, I could be wrong actually, now that I'm like saying it out loud,
Okay.
that he gets mail kind of frequently.
Dude, he's got a family. I'm sure he's got.
Does he?
He's got parents.
Does he?
He did at one point.
Right.
Does
But, like,
he
did
still?
he cut all ties?
Oh, I don't know, dude.
Oscar the Couch Grouch, dude. He just stayed on the couch and his parents were like, dude, get the fuck out of here. Because he would have been in the basement, but maybe they didn't have room for him.
So they just put him in the trash can, and he just kind of scooted around.
Yeah,
Maybe
until
he
ended up
literally
on
lives
Sesame Street.
outside his parents' house.
Well,
maybe he's
that's
just-
the door blown open.
Maybe he's just squatting on his parents' property.
Dude, or he's just squatting on Sesame Street and they're all just so nice they just let him stay there. And you know what? The nice is getting to him slowly.
Dude, if they were nice to him, they'd give him a house. He lives in a trash can, Mitchell.
Somebody would be like, dude, you have some kind of purpose in this world. Get a job. It's like
Yeah.
that SpongeBob episode with fucking Squidward. Not the only thing that's not working.
That was a fantastic episode.
SpongeBob and Whitest Kids You Know, the skit comedy group.
Yes.
I could make references to them for the rest of my life. Just using those references, I could have meaningful conversations with people.
It's actually crazy how much Whitest Kids You Know skit group we watched as...
Oh, yeah. In like high school?
In our formative years, yes.
Yeah. And even like college years. Yeah.
Yeah,
like
for sure.
Later high school and college years. We watched a lot of Whitest Kids You Know. Like, I can recite probably every single skit. If you just bring up the name, I will be able to tell you what happens in that skit.
It's
like,
so funny
beat by beat.
It was already over by the time we started watching it.
I think season 5 just ended when we started watching it.
Yeah.
Or so I don't think it was ending. I think season 5 actually came out when we started watching it. I think that's like it was basically ending, but
right.
It was basically done, but yeah.
So I want to say that was what, 2009
ish. Yeah, I don't remember exactly.
Ballparking
when it was. Yeah, I'd say 10 or 11 ballparking.
See,
like even that, like I think ballparking. I'm like, so Timmy, how many hot dogs?
How many hot dogs?
That shit's so fucking.
Oh
funny.
my god,
it's so good. It's so
well,
good.
Sometimes I just blow through lunch. Do you?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Shout out to all of them.
They're
oh my god,
absolutely
they're great.
The funniest motherfuckers ever.
There's no way we will ever top anything they do.
Absolutely.
They were so good. There's a couple of them. I rewatched some of them recently, and I was like, a couple of them are a little risque now. Like, in today's, like, climate of comedy.
Oh, yeah?
I was like, a couple of them, but most of them still holding up pretty well.
I mean,
like,
it wasn't that long ago, but I get what you mean.
Yeah.
Media moving fast.
Yeah. Mainly just media moving fast kind of a thing. Yeah, absolutely. Do we want to hit another one? I have an odd schedule, right?
Yeah.
I wake up at about, I don't know. If anybody's familiar with My Brother and Me, the podcast from the McElroys, they are, number one, they're incredible. Number two, I'm sure the influence is going to shine through from them to me. Travis is best. Fight me about it.
I won't.
But I have a weird schedule, right? I basically, if you haven't seen the clip or heard the clip, Griffin Time, I highly recommend listening to that because that's basically my schedule, as well as Griffin's. I assume since he brought it up.
Right.
So I wake up at about like 8:30, right, every day, like 9, something like that, 8:30, 9ish.
Fine. It's great.
Yeah,
love it.
Go to bed about probably about midnight, and then get that like 8.5, 9 hours sleep.
Love it. Fantastic. Love sleep.
So when I get up, pretty much nobody's home, right? Everybody pretty much has like that 9 to 5, right?
Yeah.
In my house, except for me, where I work more at night. So
it's the grocery store life.
Right. And then, so during the day, I work on my podcast. Mainly, I work on my Podcomic. Shameless plug.
There it is.
On the Podcomic that will be coming out. I was a little late on it, ran late. Some things happened. Anyway, it might even be up by the time this fucking goes
Nobody
up.
has to know. Nobody has to know.
I don't know.
Mitch, it's already done. Wow, I'm watching it now. Wow, it's so good.
Basically, if somebody was homesick, right? Let's say my younger brother's homesick. I would have no clue. But what I do is I get up, and a lot of the time I'll like get up, I'll make tea, and I'll like be working on my Podcomic. And then at some point during the day, usually after lunchtime, there's that like break period between lunchtime, which whenever that is, you know, it just kind of rolls around. There's not a set time of when I eat. It's just kind of lunchtime.
You're just hungry now.
I'm just hungry.
You're gonna
right?
eat now.
Yep, and I'm gonna eat. It's like, oh man, the tumblies are rumbly. So I just
be it 11, be it 1, whatever.
Yeah, it's not really a time. It's just kind of a feeling, you know. So I
want a shirt that just says lunch is not a time. It's a feeling. So everybody knows how much I'm into lunch.
Yeah, pretty much. Oh, dude, lunch is my shit.
Oh my god. If I could only eat sandwiches and wraps for the rest of my life, I pretty much already do right now.
I was going to say that's your life, Mike.
But I
what
would.
Are you talking about?
But I would.
For me, it's like chicken and pasta.
I mean, I make a lot of chicken and pasta.
Yeah.
But would I
rather...
Black
beans, spinach, and chicken. Maybe a little bit of hot sauce every now and again. Just to kind of literally spice it up a little bit.
Get out.
So good.
Get out.
So good. The Sean Plot really showing
man.
through there, too.
Yeah, so you wake up unsure if somebody's homesick.
Right. Unsure if just anybody's home, right? My dad comes home for lunch because he works right down the road at the park, you know?
So, yep. That's right. He recently got a commute, which is kind of funny.
Yeah, this is the first time he's legit ever had to commute in his life.
That's really incredible. That's really
interesting.
And
after they sell the business, he's going to have a part-time job. It's going to be his first time working for somebody.
That's really interesting.
Yeah. Probably at like 52, 53, you know? He'll be getting his first part-time job.
That's the dream.
It kind of is. That's a Jimbo life, basically.
That's the Jimbo life.
We have to talk about what he did before that because I have no idea. But basically, me and my brother share a bathroom upstairs. So I wouldn't have to worry about my dad or my mother like using the bathroom. They have their own bathroom.
It's in I assume it's in the master bedroom.
Yes, they have their own in the master bedroom. They built their own house. We did it kind of on the cheap, so it was, you know, like them having their own bathroom is not like we're not rich. You know what I mean?
You
stretch of the mean.
You guys literally built the house, which is super rad.
Yeah, like yes. When he says we built the house, I mean like we were down there tarring like the outside of the fucking concrete for the basement and shit. Like we were working on that house.
Yeah, like I think you hired a few people.
Yeah, no, absolutely, yeah. Because we still needed people who knew like the technical standards because we don't know the technical standards.
Right. But, like, you don't really want to wing that. You don't really want to wing that.
We could absolutely help out though.
Yeah, no, I know you were down there a lot. You and your other brothers were just all helping out.
We were
super
down
cool.
there. We were down there grinding out. Although
turned out really nice.
Yeah. Oh, dude, the house is great. I will say I helped the least only because I know the least.
Pure manual labor.
Yeah, and I was working and whatever. And my youngest brother, he was down there working all the time with them. But that's because what was he gonna do? Say no when my mother was like, "Hey, come help with the house."
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's what, like
he was
13?
Like, at the time, he was like 13. Yeah.
Where's he gonna go? Yeah.
What's he gonna do? Get on his little huffy bike and be huffy and huffy puffy as he like, you know, bikes away from just going like, "You'll never get me, Mom. I got a baseball card in my spokes and it sounds like I have a motorcycle." And she just kind of like scoops him up with her actual vehicle because she's an adult.
Kid's not getting away. Kid's doing the manual labor.
Yeah.
Get fucked.
No, he was basically he was like helping out. He'd like pick up sticks that we were help clearing the land for. But yeah, we did everything, even like clearing the land. Anyway,
yeah.
If somebody comes home, I would not know,
right?
Because I'm in the basement. The sound does not carry down there.
Soundproof basement.
Right. So if Daniel was home, my younger brother, not my youngest brother,
the middle child.
Yeah, the middle child. I mean, yes, he is, but like he's only like a year and a half behind me. You know what I mean? What is he? 22 months behind me? Yeah. So like almost 2 years.
He's still the middle child.
Yeah, but then there's like a 10-year difference between me and my youngest brother. I don't want to drop his name.
Damn it! Damn it!
Yeah, I know, it's so hard. So if he's home, say Daniel's home, say he just got out of the shower.
Yeah.
So the door's open. He's just kind of airing it out or whatever, you know, right?
Yeah, It gets real humid in there, you know? Yeah, you don't want to open a window. It's winter.
Right, exactly.
It's cold. It's really cold out. No.
Yeah, and for the other thing, our bathroom doesn't have a window. So
okay. Yeah. No, you're right.
It doesn't.
I missed that one.
When are you
projecting
really,
super hard right now?
When are you over and in my bathroom? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if he was in there and he was just kind of airing it out or whatever, or he's just kind of like, I don't know, maybe, I don't know what he does when he takes a shower. Maybe he opens the door to like let the steam out and he just kind of hangs out in like the towel or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm not shitting you. When I go, like, I have to go up 2 fucking flights of stairs in order to take a shower. So I have to get pumped to get in the shower, right? So I'm already in an energy, right? I'm already like shower ready.
Hell yeah, it's an event.
Yeah, it's an event. Like I get my clothes, I get my towel, and I'm like, all right, I'm ready. It's like I'm packing up and moving out 2 stories up, right? So I'm like, I got to go up these goddamn stairs. Okay, now just to kind of like give a little bit of background, yep. I've never had to deal with stairs in my life.
Stairs are new to you.
Stairs are new to me. Like as far as like living in my house.
Yes. No, that makes sense. That makes sense.
I have to go up 2 fucking flights of stairs in order to take a shower. That's insane to me. If I ever build my own home, Never will I ever do that again.
Huh.
I will never do that again. That is a hike and a half for me.
This guy hates stairs.
I do.
Let the word be known, Mitch, anti-stair guy.
Anti-stairs.
I guess they're just kind of dangerous, huh?
They're also just kind of dangerous. I've eaten shit on my stairs so many times, I can't even tell you.
Yeah, you're like a baby calf learning to walk. You don't know how to stair, man.
Yeah, I don't know how to stair because I've never had to. I skip every step only because I'm like kind of tall. So like I gotta.
You have the
right. I'm like somewhere in the range
opposite
of
wingspan, your leg span.
Yeah,
one would
because
say.
I'm like 6'2", right? Like I said, like kind of tall, like not like crazy, but
on the taller side, yes.
Right, and one of my legs is slightly shorter than the other. Like enough to where like it affects my balance on the daily.
No limp or anything.
Yeah, just, no limp, but it does affect my balance like kind of a little bit. So as I'm going upstairs, I go by twos because then I won't fuck up. If I start going one by one, it's and then that's it. And
you become a small dog going up and down stairs.
Yes, I become a small dog going downstairs, except I'm going upstairs and I'm a big grown man. I'm an adult. And I can't handle fucking stairs, Dominic.
Oh, sorry, touchy subject. I didn't know.
Anyway, yes. I sprint up these stairs, right? Yeah, because I'm like, fuck these things. I'm getting done with them as quick as possible.
Going to stair, or going to shower.
Going to stair.
Going to stair, yes.
Going to stair in the shower. I sprint up these stairs.
Mm-hmm.
Halfway through, I pet my little dog because she's great.
I love that dog.
I run over, I pet her, I say, I love you, you're great. And then I run up the other set of stairs. And then
That's your dog pit stop.
Yeah.
You need to refuel to pump yourself up to go up another flight of stairs.
Yeah, I put her on my shoulder, I helicopter her around, she hates it, and then I put her back down and I pet her, I'm like, good job, go get your pig.
She loves that pig.
And so we're going to have to talk about the pig at some point because that's an amazing story.
It's adorable.
It's so good. It's too much to get into right now.
Yes,
but
continue.
I will run up the stairs, the next flight of stairs, and I'm not shitting you, like fling that door open and just slash out the fucking, the
shower curtain.
Yeah, it's just a shower. I was going to say like the curtain for the shower. What's that called? That's what I was about to say.
I know there's a noun for this.
Yeah. So yes, the shower.
So you're violently going up these stairs.
I am in shower mode, and I'm like nothing's going to stop me. If I swing that open and there's Daniel Dick,
no!
I don't know what I do.
Yeah, I guess.
Also, if he's home, he's probably sick or something happened, right?
Also,
maybe he hurt himself.
Dick.
Maybe he's sick. You know, that's sick Daniel Dick, dude.
Wait a minute. No, hold on. Are you telling me you wouldn't hear the shower going?
Well, I'm saying if he was done, right?
Oh.
If there was no other indication, right? Other than he's just kind of there, I would plow over this other man in my home.
No, see, you can't act like it's an accident. You can't act like it's an accident. You have to go in there and be like, you're done. Get out. My turn. Oldest brother coming through. Privileged. You got to own it. You can't be like, oh, sorry, your dick.
First in, first out. Grocery rules.
Absolutely.
Get out of here. I'm going to have my foot in the grave before you will. Get the fuck out of my shower. Statistically speaking.
Wow. Yeah, they wouldn't have a lot of time to react to that.
No, they'd hear me. Oh, they'd hear me coming.
Yeah, but like...
But they have never seen this routine. They've never seen this routine happening.
I guess that would be pretty funny. You're just in the shower. You just finish up, whatever. You turn off the water. You kind of get out. You know, you're just kind of drying off your hair, and you just hear, boom! Doors open. Hello. Hi. What's going on?
I mean, realistically, when that would happen, we'd both be like, oh, hi. Oh, geez. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, God. Like, that's what the reaction would be. But, like, if I were to just fully go in there, like, you don't understand. Like, I need to articulate this a little better, right?
No, please do.
When I go in there, not only am I, like, slamming doors and, like, throwing shit open, right? My pants are off. And I'm probably shitting, like, before I hit the fucking bowl. Like, I'm in there, and like my shower shits, right? I'm in there. Like,
yeah, man.
Nobody's home ever. I'm good, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I guess it's just kind of part of your routine. And
Right.
you wouldn't, yeah.
Yeah, I would not think twice about it. But
You
I
probably
thought
have
about
to.
it
You
the
probably
other
have
day.
to keep shitting, even if he was in there. You'd probably have to be. Nope, out of the
There's
way.
no way I can stop. I'm already shitting before my pants are basically off. Like I've pre-gamed my shit, my man.
Crowning, and
It's a little beyond crowning.
Oh, it's a full.
It's
birth.
got a lead.
It's a full birth.
It's got a lead coming
Oh,
out. You know what I mean?
Jesus.
Like I hit the ground, right? I hit
the ground?
I hit the ground running,
Oh,
and then I
man.
hit the bowl, right? As soon as I hit the bowl, all my intestine workers, they're just go. Like they're just pushing, right? They're like, we gotta get this out. He eats a lot of black beans. Like we need to get this out
This
of him.
guy is
right?
60% black beans.
Like, we just need to get this man. We need to clear this man.
So, this is why your showers are so horrendous.
Worst case scenario, I shit on my brother's lap. Maybe he's on the toilet, right? Afterwards. God forbid. I hope you don't have a post-shit shower. Or post-shower shit. Post-shower shit, yeah.
No.
God, I hope not. I do not wish that upon anybody. Not my worst enemies.
Honestly, just get back in the shower. What are you
Right.
doing? What are you doing? Just get back in the
Right.
shower.
Oh my God. But that's the worst. That's the worst.
Yeah, it's pretty terrible.
Yeah.
Especially when you don't know it's coming, and then you go in the shower, and you're like, oh, well, I've had times where I've had to stop the shower.
I 90% of the time will stop the shower.
No,
I don't
but,
care
like-
where I'm at.
Oh, okay.
I could have soap in my eyes. I'd be like, I have to shit. This can wait. Like, I can't. If the shit is the thing that stops me, the shit is the thing that stops me. I'm like,
Fair
you know
enough.
what? That overall,
Shit at any cost.
shit at any cost. Yes, that one I'm in on. Shit at any cost. 2019, shit at any cost.
2019, shit at any cost.
I'm not gonna run over the McElroy's naming of the year. I'm not doing it. But
I still want a T-shirt that says that.
I will piggyback off of their 2019 Become the Monster. Listen to My Brother and Me. Number
Good podcast.
one.
Good podcast.
It's a great podcast.
Don't listen to this one. Listen to that one.
Yeah, don't listen to this one. What are you doing? What are you doing here? Get
Get
over to
out.
My Brother.
Get out.
Get over to the McElroys. Go, quick. McElroy.family. Go to
They
their
actually
website.
have talent.
They do. They've been doing it forever. They're so good. But 2019, they have their slogan as Become the Monster. If you can't beat the monster, become the monster. But like in a positive way. They explain it better than I ever could.
Yes.
Also, become the monster, shit at any cost.
Shit at any cost.
Like whatever you have to do, get in there. Just get your shit out.
That's
You
su-
can't keep it in. Get your shit out.
That's super positive, Mitchell.
Yeah, but no.
I know
in
you're
a
being
literal sense.
I know you're being literal. Give me a higher
Yeah,
thought
yeah.
here.
No, if you dig a little deeper on that,
That's-
you go like, get
that's
your
super-
shit out. Get it off your back. Get it gone.
Yep.
Pack it all up in a little bag, like Rick and Morty,
Pack it up in a little bag.
and just
Get
get rid of
it out.
Yeah, but shit at any cost.
Shit at any cost.
This has been Psykicks. Check us out on YouTube. Probably be uploading this to iTunes. Wherever
Probably
else.
on YouPorn.
YouPorn, it'll definitely be on
It'll-
because hey man, why not? Actually, that doesn't have any video to it, so I doubt they'll accept. Hey YouPorn, get on that, huh?
Yeah.
Get on that podcast train, huh?
I don't.
YouPod, huh? You
YouPod?
could get like YouPod or something.
I feel like nobody would take that as a pornographic site. They would just think that's a YouTube for podcasts.
No, just have.
That's just a good-
no. Have porn stars doing podcasts. YouPod. It's a sister site to YouPorn. Just do that. You know what, YouPorn? You can have that one. Have that one for free.
But you could still hire us for like anything.
Right, porn and podcasting. Yeah, you could have us do both. Yeah,
We're desperate.
We just start with podcasting first, but we could get our foot in the doors with porn. Hey man, why not?
I got a few.
I'm an
reasons why not.
adult man in my mother's basement. I need to get out. Hey, you porn?
Hey,
You want to hire me real quick?
hey, porn. Want to get this stud over here?
These two mustache boys. One's got a better beard. The other has a better mustache. Hey man, trade-offs.
You be the judge. You get to guess who's who.
Yeah. Who's got the stash? Who's got the beard? I didn't make an inflection that said one way or the other. So,
No.
no.
But yeah, so this has been
Psykicks. And until next time, if the government said the world was flat, would we believe them?